Every great adventure starts with the little things, the quiet details packed with care, ready to carry you across time zones and oceans. This is my personal item bag, the tiny, organized world that lives beneath the seat in front of me. Inside, the comforts, the essentials, and all the little secrets that make travel feel magical. Hey friends, welcome back to Always Lorna Marie. Today I'm walking you through everything I pack in my in-flight personal item bag, the one that stays under the seat, holds all of my travel day must-haves, and keeps me totally prepared for long-haul flights. This is a real game changer for traveling comfortably, staying organized, and surviving hours in the air without the chaos. Make sure to watch all the way to the end. It seriously helps my channel grow and keeps me creating more travel content for you. All right, we are gonna hop right into this video. This is my personal item bag that I store underneath the seat. I am in love with this bag. I'm actually getting it in another color. I'm actually getting suitcases to match this one. And then I have a suitcase that I'm gonna get this exact bag in another color. That's how much I love it. And the reason why I love it is because there are so many compartments and just the way that it's shaped, it holds so much. This is probably the best backpack I've ever had. I've been on the hunt for one for a very long time. And this is by BagSmart. It's cream with brown trim, which I think makes it look so sophisticated. I love that it has a little bit of faux leather in the front. I like that the hardware is the color of the bag. Now, it may look a little used and dirty because she is well loved. I do take very good care of her though. I try not to set her on the ground. I will cover it up if I need to. I am gonna start from the top, work our way down, and then I'm gonna give you guys an aerial once we get done with the front pockets here. So on the side, I carry my water bottle. I always like to have this. I don't like the one that has a straw. I just like minimal things that I have to clean. So I really like this one. This is, I think, a 30 ounce. So I fill it up right after I get out of security, and then I put drink mixes in there, and then I try to stay as hydrated as possible. So one of the things that I love about this is there is a pocket right at the top. I put my ready to go things in here that I need to grab easily. And I have this little guy right here. This is my little Louis Vuitton thing, but it just has some Tic Tacs, some floss, I have some wisp, and I have some Listerine strips. So those all go in there. That's just something easy for me to grab at the top. I like those accessible, as well as some lotion. I like having this at the top. And of course, gotta have the hand sanitizer. Look at this one, it's so cute. I got this in Japan. And then I have this, you're gonna hate me, but you can't get this anywhere. This is vintage. I love thrifting, and I put all of my little wipes that I wanna get to like quickly. I have wipes inside for when I enter the plane. I have a printable in my storefront if you guys are interested. I have my whole setup from when I'm at home until I get to the airport and when I arrive in my seat. So if you guys are interested in that printable, it is in my storefront. I will link that in the blog post, as well as all of the items will be in that blog post as well in the down bar. But in here I have my lens wipes and other wipes that I like to get to, and then I just have some tissue. It's nice too if there's no toilet paper in the bathroom, so I stick this on the side right here. And then I just have this mirror. I have a bunch of bag videos that I just did that are inside of here. And so if you were thinking I was missing a mirror, I keep it on the outside. And this one's pretty cool because it has a light, so if you can see that, which is nice when you're on the airplane and you want to touch up or do something, but I like that it's lit up. Then I have my passport cover. I actually got this in Spain, which I am in love with. It's made out of cork. And sometimes I put this at the top, but I feel like once I get my boarding pass, I put that in this very front pocket here because there's nothing in here. And it's literally just like the perfect size for a boarding pass in your passport. And I always try to keep them in the exact same spot. So yes, sometimes it gets shoved in here because I feel like I'm in a hurry, and my boarding pass will fit up here, just kind of bent, or I'll put it up in this pocket here. Next up, I have this pocket here. And this has my fan. I feel like it's super important to have a fan on you. And then this is my Flint. This is my lint roller, which is extremely dirty. Like having her. I've had this thing for years. I was just looking at my old videos and I was like, oh my gosh, she's been there. She's been with me. She's a ride or die. This is a shopping bag. I like to bring this when I travel. So when I was in Japan, you had to pay for bags everywhere you went. And I just think it's nice to have your own. So that gets stuck in the bottom here because there's no pocket at the bottom. So it kind of just fits perfectly there. Because what you want to do when you pack is you want it to all be even so it lays as flat as possible. So I'm going to flip this around. I do not like to bring my laptop with me when I travel. I just feel like it's too big, it's too much. I don't want to be responsible for that. So I bring a little keyboard. I'm actually getting a smaller one. I'm going to return this one, but I have used this one before. I just thought I would like it again, and then I found a smaller one. So I will stick a keyboard in here, and then I have my iPad. And then I have my iPad mouse that I stick in here. That all goes right there. Super nice and sleek. So now we're going to lay her on her back. One thing that I like is it has these compression ties on the side that snap, and then you can pull it tighter. So that way, if you really want to compress everything, I love that. Let me move this water bottle. And it holds everything in super nice. So we're gonna unbuckle these. Oh, you don't have to unbuckle these when you're opening, only just this side. So then we're gonna go into the main compartment here. So when I'm organizing my bag, I do everything like file folders. I think this is the easiest way. I've been doing this for a very long time. This is the overview. Now, when you're going through the airport, you cannot have a purse and a personal item bag. You can have either or, unless you do not have a carry-on. If you do not have a carry-on, you can have a purse and this bag. But if you have a carry-on suitcase, you can only have this as an additional bag, which is why I also pack my purse. This is my little Longchamp. I got this in France, which I thought was so amazing. She's a little dirty right here. I can clean her up. I've shared 2 videos. It was this bag here, and then I have another bag that I also shared. I have my purse. So if you didn't see things in there, it's because it's in my purse that I always have on me. These are things that never leave my side. I have a whole system. I'm getting ready to do like an ebook for you guys on my bag system because it works so well with me. It really helps to know your system. This bag has everything that I could possibly think of. I have my headphones in here. I got bags within bags. I take this whole bag, take the straps off, and then I stick it in another purse so I don't have to keep changing my bags because this is what always stays on me at all times. I have all of my main necessities in this little pouch, and it goes in here, and this pouch goes into a bigger bag if I have one, or my beach bag or my day bag. This goes in there. Let me know if you guys want to see what's inside of this, my everyday carry that I carry with me every single day. I will definitely share that with you if you guys are interested. So she gets wedged in right there. I am normally carrying that around me at the airport. And then when I have to go through the checkpoint to get onto the plane, I will put her right here. Then right here, this is also vintage, super old, but I have my glasses. I always take my glasses off when I get on the plane because I want to go to sleep. I keep a contact case and a little bit of contact solution in here. And then I also have my blue light glasses. So that, I love having the double-sided. Then I have my massager. This is so important. You could leave this in your carry-on if you don't think you're gonna use it, but if you're having a 14-hour flight and you're in pain, oh my gosh, like this is a godsend. It is heavy. She's bulky, but you can try to find a smaller one. I'm on the hunt for one, but this is the best brand, the best one I've ever used. I've gotten cheaper ones and they don't work as good as this. And this bag is pretty heavy, but I never carry it. I put it, it's got a, oh, I didn't show you guys that, but it does have a slot in the back. Then at the very top, we have my in-flight bag. Now, if you guys haven't seen this bag, I will link it in the blog post below for you guys. I've already done this bag. It's got everything. This is my in-flight emergency kit. Everything you can possibly think about. And if you're wondering about the liquids, I always get questions. I take my liquids out of here, go through security, and then I have a moment when I'm at my gate and I distribute everything. It's that easy. If you don't want to do that, you just would not put any liquids in here. But for me, it doesn't bother me. And I also have TSA pre-check. So I'm not going to go through every little thing because I already did that entire video and it's a lot. So that stays at the top right here. Then in this next section, this is my snack bag. And she's pretty thick too. I'm gonna go through this. I love that there are 2 zippers, one on either side, so I have 2 compartments. My first one here, I do low carb, so I have pork rinds, and then I have my low carb bars. These are actually so good, you guys, if you have not tried these. I feel like they only have like 3 grams of carbs in these. There's a couple different flavors. Then I bought these, which I absolutely love. They have my protein powder in here, and then they also have PB2, and I stick them in these little jar packets. I bring a huge thing inside of my suitcase, but I bring a few of these on the airplane with me. If I don't feel like eating what they have, or I just feel like I need some extra protein, I will take one of these. I will put it in this guy here. This is a pop out. You can put hot or cold in here. This has multiple different uses. I also use it as a shaker cup. I buy little wire balls and I stick one in here. So I use it for a shaker cup, and then if I feel like having tea, which I'm going to show you guys in a second, I can use it for that. I love that it has multiple uses, and that just stays, I flip it upside down and I put it on this corner part right here where this other little snack thing is, and I'll show you guys that in a second. Protein powder. Then I also have a pack of beef jerky, and then I have some chomps. And like I said, I have some bars. So that is what's on this side. Then you flip it over and there is another section. This is mostly drink packets and seasonings. Actually, let's go through this little top section here. I have some VitaCup shroom fuel, and then I have some bone broth. I stick those right here if I feel like having that. And then in this one, I have just a bunch of random stuff. I think I got this at Daiso, this little thing, but it's perfect. It literally fits here like a glove. I'm gonna try to find stuff for you guys. It's not always easy because I do find things at thrift stores or at Daiso, and Amazon doesn't always comply. So I do like stacking everything upright. I love these lemonade drink mixes. This one is super good. I also do Crystal Light because I'm low carb. Like to have my own stevia packets. I bring a bunch of these. This is just what I bring inside of my personal item, but inside my suitcase, I have a whole drink station. I shared it with you guys, I think, on another video. I bring a bunch of drink packets because I don't like to pay for soda when I go places. Then I have a little bit of honey. I have vitamin C packets. The kids don't really like these ones as much, so I bring them the emergency C ones. Then I have electrolytes. This is my favorite electrolyte mix I use all the time. I have my Amra colostrum. Then I have some matcha packets. Then I have some tea. I just have green tea, and then I have blueberry slim green tea. And that all goes in here. Okay, and then I like that there's a zipper up here, and it kind of compresses everything down. And then we have this guy on the side here. See that? Okay, there we go. This was from Japan. I believe this was from Daiso in Japan. But I do like that it has two separate compartments, as you can see here. In the front here, I have, this is a really compact fork. Oh, this is a knife. So I love that it's so small and compact. That goes in the back right here. And then in the front, I just have little packets of soy sauce. Just get them whenever you get Chinese food or whatever. And then I get some sriracha and I stick that up there as well. And then on this back side here, I have these little seasoning containers, which are super cute. We got the salt and the pepper, and then I have garlic powder, and then I have my ramen seasoning where it says chicken. It's chicken ramen seasoning, and I put those right here. I think they fit so perfectly. Love this little setup. And it's very tiny, you know what I mean? Like I don't want something like huge. I could throw this in my bag, my day bag. I can take it out of here when I'm traveling, and it won't take up too much space. So I feel like this is perfect because it has two sides, so it keeps things very organized. And it's a little firm, so, you know, I mean, it will still, things will still get smashed, but it has a little bit of protection. That little drink cup. And then this is my little snack container. So I do have all those snacks, and then I have little loose snacks here. I always have these. These are the absolute best gummies. I'm gonna put them on the screen. I will link them down below. I am not sponsored. I wanna get sponsored by them because I buy them. I have them every single day. There's orange ones here, and then I have the watermelon ones here. I need them in my life because if I don't, I'm gonna binge on like other things like ice cream and cookies and all my favorite things. I put chocolate, sugar-free chocolate chips, low sugar granola, and then I have two different types of nuts, and then two little sections for sugar-free chocolate chips because I do share. And then there's a little spout. So this is for vitamins, but I use this for snacks. I do not like to snack a lot. I try not to snack a lot. So sometimes I just need a little bit, and this is perfect. I can just do one section each time, and it's like a portion for me. This is like small, compact. It's perfect. I can put it in my day bag, carry it around with me, and it's perfect. It just goes right here. I have also shown you guys, this is my comfort bag. I'll give you guys a peek. And I will link this in the blog post below. So if you guys want all the details on what I have in here, right when I get on the airplane, I empty everything out of this. And I have, like I said, I have that step-by-step on my storefront if you guys want the checklist. It is so helpful. Oh my gosh, I use it every single time I go, and I just check things off my list because people are trying to rush me. I'm frantic, and I want to have a good experience. And I get my list out, I check everything off, I make sure I don't forget anything, and it's just amazing. That is my comfort bag. Then I have this. This is like my little tech bag. I like that it has a handle. I also have this tech bag, which I really like. This is when I bring my computer, which I am not bringing my computer. I don't usually bring both because I stick everything in here. This is one of those phone holders for on the airplane. It connects to your tray. We're almost done with this section. We're gonna head into this side panel here. Then I have my noise canceling headphones. I really like these, super inexpensive. I don't like paying a lot for headphones because I break them and my kids break them. Then in the bottom here, I have my earplugs. I like having these ones. These ones work really well. And then I just have a couple extra cords, charging cords that I keep in here. And that is it. I keep it really simple. Because I know I won't use all of it. I have all of my emergency stuff in my in-flight bag. So this is all that I really need. I'm using my other charger right now, but I use one for my iPad and then one for my cell phone. And I keep 2 chargers in here. And that's pretty much all I use. Another thing I have that I forgot to show you guys is a external battery. I always have like 4 or 5 of these things on me. I have 3 of these and I have 2 of the magnetic ones that are flat that go to the back of your phone. But I just stick this one in here and then I have one in my little purse. I have one in my carry-on. I basically just have them everywhere. I wanted to show you guys this as well. I don't bring this in my personal item bag. This goes in my carry-on or my suitcase if I do a check-in bag. It wraps up into itself. It has a little thing right here. It's perfect. It also has USB on the side. It's great. You guys, this is such a good extension cord. Bring this on every single trip. Now I'm going on this part right here. So I love that there's a plastic part right here because sometimes, you know, these wipes things, they leak. And it is perfect that it has this little wet bag section naturally built in here. So I have my Clorox wipes and I have my wet ones. This is one of the first things I do. I wipe all my stuff down, wipe my hands down, and then I also keep my own little mini roll of paper towels because if I spill or something, I don't want to wait for anybody to have to clean it up. And I have kids and we're always spilling things. But that's why you bring a cup like this. You can also let your kids use that so they don't spill their drink. And then up here, this is my bathroom bag that I will put into another bag, but it just has toilet seat cover. I have poopery. I have soap packets, and then I have tush wipes. I don't keep a lot in here. I keep it really minimal and flat. That goes in here. And like I said, the tissues are up there. So if I need tissues. Then in this bag right here, I have just a few little games just in case me and my husband, or if my kids come with me. We have apples to apples and Uno, and then just a small little deck of cards. Also another thing, I always have my AirTag in here. I also have an AirTag in my purse because this is always on me and this bag is not. So I still want to never lose the stuff in here. So I got, when they're together, there's 2 tags going on here. And I just attach it on this little plastic keychain thing and I stick it down in here. Thing back in here.
I belong to you. I belong to you.
If you made it to the end, first of all, you're the best. Drop me a backpack emoji in the comments so I know you're part of the organized travel crew that makes it all the way here. I also have printables in my shop for you guys that will make your travel day so much easier, like a travel day checklist and a checklist for when you get onto the plane. So after you put that bag down, I have a whole checklist for you guys of things that I like to do strategically to have the best flight ever. I appreciate you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and check the description box for the blog post with all the links and resources. Thank you guys again so much for watching, and until next time, I'm Lorna.